Hello everyone, my name is Grace Butler. I am an ambassador for the Shona Project. I hope you are all enjoying Shine as much as I am. Today I am here to talk to you about negative self-talk. So disclaimer, I am not an expert in anything, but I am very skilled at finding sticks to beat myself with and just generally being mean to myself. So over the years I have had to pick up a thing or two on how to work through that negative self-talk and work through those self-limiting beliefs so that they don't hold me in one place and that I can actually go out and do the things that I dream of doing. So I'm going to use an example to talk through this because otherwise I will go off on a tangent and speak for 4 years. So I'm going to use the example that I would like to be an artist. So the negative self-talk in this is like, oh, I'd love to be an artist. And then so the dream is that I would like to be an artist. But the negative self-talk then is like, no, you cannot draw. Why would you even bother? There are so many other artists out there that will be way better than you. Like, don't even bother trying. Who do you think you are? ... So how I become aware that it is negative self-talk, because these things disguise themselves as truths. We think that is an absolute truth and, oh, okay, I'm not an artist right now, so therefore I can never be an artist. That's not true, because artists are not born artists. They practice and they learn and they, learn their craft. So the first thing is I need to become aware that this is actually negative self-talk, and how I do that is, or how I know that it's negative self-talk is there's no solution attached to the problem. It's just, I'll dream the dream and then the voice in my head will go, nope, and that'll be the end of it. There's no like, no, maybe you should do this. So once I've kind of realized, oh, I'm actually just beating myself with that stick, I then put the stick down. Leave the stick aside. We don't need the stick. It's not helpful. So then I have to find the truth within that. Whatever it was that I was just telling myself, I have to find the truth within it. So the truth in that is, okay, I want to be an artist, but I actually can't draw. So I need to learn how to draw. And there's the action. So I need to now figure out, how can I learn to draw? Well, I can do that on YouTube. I can do that by buying a book. I could do some art classes. There's lots that I could do to learn how to draw. That's not an insurmountable task. And that's the thing with negative self-talk, is it makes it out like the task is insurmountable, but that's not true, because anyone can learn how to draw. All it takes is a pencil and some paper and a couple YouTube videos or whatever. So then I found the action. So now I need to make a little plan. Okay, so right, I know that I want to be an artist. I know that in order to do that, I need to learn how to draw. So now I need to find out exactly where I can learn to draw, when I can learn to draw, and get the tools that I need to learn how to draw. And this part is so important, then I get practice a little bit of self-love and gratitude. And gratitude for everything that we have around us is really important. But for the purposes of this exercise, gratitude for what we have inside of us is even more important. So that's where I will sit down for a minute or two and write down all of the things that I am grateful for myself, all of the things that I've achieved, all of the skills that I have, all of the lovely personality traits that I have. Just anything that I can think of about myself that I love and that I am grateful for, I will write all of those things down. Because sometimes when we have the stick and we're using the stick to beat ourselves with, we can be a little bit tender afterwards. So you have to give yourself a little internal hug. And the only other thing I would say then about negative self-talk is we have to remember that Rome was not built in a day. Nobody became an artist overnight. Nobody becomes an author overnight. Nobody wakes up in the morning and they're a scientist. All of these things, or any dream that we want to achieve, it takes practice, and small changes lead to big dreams. So it's just all about taking the little steps towards your goal every day. And if you dream something and it seems so far out of reach, well, what's the closest thing to that is in reach, and aim for that. Because negative self-talk will always hold you in one place. So we need to be a little bit more problem solution, be less less stick and more carrot. So I hope you get something out of this, and I hope it strikes a chord with you, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely day, and that you enjoy the rest of Shine Festival.